Okay, so hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a really exciting video for you all. I'm going to be doing exposing my subscribers. Camera to focus. My camera's so annoying. Can you hear it? Probably going for it, mate, isn't it? You're probably a bit confused to what I mean by expose my subscribers, but basically that's the only name I could think of, and I got this idea off of Lily May. I'll link her video down below. She did it 1 month ago. Go check her out. Absolutely love her. Got this idea off of her. Obviously I don't think she's the first one to do it, but that's where I got the inspiration from. I also do one of these over on Ellis's channel, my boyfriend, so go check that out as well. And basically this is a video where I asked you for confessions, like your secret confessions, embarrassing, bad, whatever, funny, just your confessions that you've never told anyone, or maybe you have. And I asked you to put them on my Telenom, which is an anonymous app, so I don't know who's put them, as obviously I don't think people really want to confess to things really if people know their names, do you know what I mean? Because it's private. And I've got absolutely tons, and my top's from Misguided, my hair is from Riri Hair Extensions. Use code SUMMER10 for money off. Hit that subscribe button down below, give it a big thumbs up, and let's just get started. My sister got a fish for her birthday and I wanted it, so I flushed it down the toilet, and my mum doesn't know yet, 11 years later. That is hilarious. That is definitely something I would do, definitely. I made out of a boy because I got really drunk. I don't really see a problem with that. That's not a confession, that's just either a bit of fun or a drunken mistake. Oh my god, I had in the bath at a house party with a guy I've liked for years. Pretty sure a few people saw. I don't really know what to say to this one. I mean, you do you, but it's like a little free show. I shat in my best... this is how they wrote it. I shat in my friend's house, and then the toilet wouldn't flush. So I got rushy and picked it up and moved it to the litter tray. I don't know what that means. And then they were going to go toilet and come back and ask if I shat in their cat's litter tray. I said, no, it's probably your cat. They said, my cat's been dead for a month. They went home very awkward. Oh. That's a little bit of a weird one, not going to lie to you. I had a 10-hour car journey and I was on my period that day. I got out of the car and had blood all up my arse. That is, you know what, that's not even that bad. That's relatable. I mean, it's never happened to me, although I did bleed from my white bikini once when I got out of the swimming pool, so that's, yeah. Oh my god. When I was like 6, I used to go to this play area, and the baby area, there was a house thing. Well, I didn't like it if other people came in when I was there, so I used to strangle them. That fucking funny, mate. Basically, that reminds me of something I did. The worst thing I think I've ever done in my life is when I was in year 2, I bit her or something when we were playing horses. And I didn't like mean it maliciously because I really liked her, but I bit her because we were playing horses and horses bite. I kissed this girl's boyfriend in year 8, but he told me that he didn't have a girlfriend. I thought they broke up. Turns out they didn't, but I feel bad because her and her friends used to bully. But I don't feel bad because her and her friends used to bully me. Okay, so probably I wouldn't feel bad if they used to bully you, which is fair enough, but then again, like, 2 wrongs don't make a right. But then again, if we're really, like, it's not good to kiss someone else's boyfriend but then don't feel bad because you thought they were broken up. Like, I wouldn't feel bad if it's his fault, like, you thought they were broken up. Like, do you know what I mean? I've been in a similar situation. Once I was at a gymnastics competition, I was so nervous that I peed on the gym mat just when I was presenting to the judges. We came 4th place out of 4 teams, and it was all because I made the team get a massive deduction because of my pee, and yet nobody knows still to this day. Oh, wait. But that doesn't make sense because you said you got a deduction because of it, but then you said no one knows still to this day. Maybe you mean like people you know don't know about it. That's funny. I mean, I'm sorry for your weak bladder. I'm in love with an 18-year-old and I'm only 13. I'm sorry to break it to you, but one, that's extremely weird because he's an adult and you're barely a teenager, like you've just turned a teenager. Like, I feel like it's so bad. But obviously, wait till maybe you're 16. And then when you 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 5. Wait till you're 16 and he's 21. You'll be well away. You're fine then. It's just 13 and 18 is a little bit like paedophilia. Do you know what I mean? I think my 2 best friends are lesbians and are secretly dating, but I don't know what to do. Okay, so basically, this is quite a sticky one, because obviously you can't presume, but if that's not like a random thing to presume, if you genuinely think they are, don't mention it. Like, wait for them to come out, because obviously they're too scared to say anything, so you need to make sure you wait till they come up to you. Don't, because if you say to them, like, I think you both are lesbians together, they're first of all going to be embarrassed if they're hiding it. Not that being gay or lesbian is anything to be embarrassed about, but obviously some people feel like it is if they hide it. And they're gonna just feel absolutely like mortified if you confront them about it, so wait for them to confront it to you about it. And obviously if they never do, then either they're gonna be secret forever or they weren't lesbians. Or wait till one of them gets a boyfriend and then you'll know. I once slapped a girl who bullied me in the face. Well done. I'm not promoting abuse, but yeah. I told the teacher it was an accident because the teacher was my sister's boyfriend. My sister's boyfriend's mum. She believed me. Wait, hang on. Sister's boyfriend's mum. Sister's boyfriend's mum. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. So that's like, okay, yeah. Well, that's very good that she believed you. I'm sure she didn't believe you. I bet she was just being nice to you because she knew that she was bullying you. First of all, if someone is bullying you, I'm not being funny, slap them one. It sounds stupid, and I know physical things don't like fix things, but if it's got too much, go for it, mate. And also, you can't accidentally slap someone, so I'm a little bit confused by that, but it's fine. My confession is that I'm bisexual, but I don't know who to tell because I'm unsure if my parents and friends will be okay. Okay, obviously I'm straight, so I've never had to experience this before, but I know that being in LGBT, it's really hard, like, because a lot of parents aren't understanding. I honestly would just go for it. I would tell maybe one friend first, just one friend, and see how they react. Like maybe the most understanding friend, ask them, tell them first, and then maybe instead of telling your mum it, write a letter to them. This is what I would do. So basically, instead of like having a note, what you're gonna do is you're gonna write a letter, maybe to her workplace, and email and send it through the post to her, so she'll get it at work, and then she can read it at work and then have time to think about it before she comes home. Like, it's something stupid, but it's a good plan if you want to do it. I got this TikTok stuff up my nose. I am talking to my best friend's crush and she doesn't know, but me and this boy have major feelings, so just meet in private. Okay, so obviously you can't stop feelings and you can't stop love, so obviously you're in love and you can't help that. Like, that's not a problem. However, it's your best friend's crush. She's going to be devastated. Honestly, I think just tell her now, because it's going to get too late, and if she finds out you two were secretly dating while she's having a massive crush on him, hoping one day he might be going for her, but really he's going to go for her best friend. You've got to tell her now, honestly. When I was 10, I forgot to do my maths and English homework, so I lied to my teacher and said that my parents were going through a divorce, so I couldn't do my homework. I ended up being her favourite student for 3 months. When me and my parents sat down at parents' evening, the teacher was shocked that my parents were sat together. She asked politely if they could try not to mix home issues with schoolwork, and since that day my teacher still thinks my parents are divorced. Dead! That is so funny. That is honestly something I would do. That is so funny. My ex-boyfriend is texting me and sending me sexual messages and I don't know what to do. Well, just say to them, I'm not interested, F off. Or if you are interested, go, come on then. That was really weird. Oh, I know that my stepmom is cheating on my dad. This is really sad. Talk to your stepmom first, or just straight I'll go to your dad and tell him. This is so embarrassing, but I was sitting in McDonald's and my crush walked in, so I got all giddy. And he said hi to me and I went all weird, and then I went to get a drink and he waved at me when I was getting my drink, and I spilled it all over myself and over the fella that gave me the drink. That is so embarrassing. Honestly, I just want to like have the grounds to me up in an instant. That didn't make sense. I was once in primary and I didn't feel well, so I wanted to go to the loo, but my teacher would let me, so I shat myself. I've done the same in when I was 6, in year 1 I think. I was sitting in my school field and I just shat myself. Sorry, is that like TMI? Obviously it is. I was 6, alright? I've killed many of my sister's fishes by accident, but she doesn't know it's been 4 years. You killed many of them. What, do you just like accidentally kill all of her fishes she gets? Some of you are mental, mate. Oh my god, I was at a party and it was dark and I accidentally kissed my best friend on the lips instead of my boyfriend in front of everyone. Oh no. That's mortifying. That is quite literally mortifying. Oh, this is, I don't know if to laugh or cry. I want to become a dolphin when I'm older, and I'm actually serious, but I can't tell anyone because they will laugh at me. See, now I don't want to laugh, but obviously people are going to laugh at you, so I wouldn't recommend you telling anyone that. I mean, obviously you can't actually turn into a dolphin, so maybe if you do want to pursue being a dolphin, like a bit, like if you want to be a bit of a dolphin, then just maybe get a dolphin costume. I'll leave links down below if you're watching this. And then just get a dolphin costume on, go to the sea, live in the sea. You're a bloody dolphin, mate. I kind of want a kid now. I'm 16. Okay, obviously if you're in a good relationship or whatever, have a kid. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna just guide you the right way, not tell you the right way. You've got your whole life ahead of you. 16 is so young. You're still a child yourself. Like, you're not even an adult yet. I'd wait it out a bit. But obviously if you really, really, really want a baby and you think you're mature and you think you could be a good mother, then go for it. Confession. I was only 8 and my friend got these amazing expensive lipsticks for her birthday, and when she left the room I snuck them in my bag. The next day she asked me if I'd seen them and I said no, but eventually after a few I ended up telling her and finally giving them back. Honestly, I know what you mean, that friend that gets all the nice things when they were young. I can relate, and you always be like really jealous of like, they're like, because they're so young and they would get all like Estee Lauder makeup and that from like Debenhams, and I'll be here with my little Poundland mascara. Do you know what I mean? I can relate. I know, like, you just have like an impulsive moment, so you just grab them. That's fucking funny. At least you gave them back though. 2 years too late, but I think my cousin fancies me. A little bit of incest. I don't know what to say. Maybe just don't pursue that relationship. I'm linking the person who rejected my best friend. This is a tricky one too because it defeats girl code, but also you can't stop feelings. If you really like him, go for it and maybe just tell the friend that you like him. Like, because maybe he just didn't like her. Like, you can't help that. I had in my house in the bathroom without my mum knowing, but then she walked in on us and I fell in the toilet. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You're cool. I'm 16 and dating / seeing a 28-year-old. What's your opinion? Okay, so you're 16, so at least you're at the age of legal consent, so it's not too bad, but then again you aren't even an adult yet, so I don't know. Like, I feel like it's not really a big deal because you are 16, like, still it's a massive difference. Like, I don't know, because you are over the age of consent, so it's not like it's really illegal, I don't think. I was on Duke of Edinburgh with my friend, and one of them decided we needed a but we were in the middle of nowhere, so we decided to just go on the side of the path. So we sat down next to each other. We've been friends since babies and both had a The thing is, she's 5 foot and I'm 5'9". This is really weird. And her is tiny and mine was huge. Worst thing was, at lunch we met another group who were behind us and they made a comment about the they had seen. Sorry, that's like giving me like heart palpitations. I'm a little bit baffled. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little bit baffled. I don't know why, I mean, fair enough the story, but why go into details about the size of your It's fine. I secretly hate my best friend as she gets all the boys and she's pretty, and like that's not the only reason, it's because she always brags about it. Honestly, I wouldn't want a friend like that. Not just because they're pretty, but if she's bragging and that, I just wouldn't want a friend that brags. Okay, so I'm actually going to wrap this video up now. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you want a part 2, then make sure you do put things on the link down below. Just confessions. I don't want your opinions about me. I don't need to know your opinions about me. Just your confessions. So put your confessions down below in the link and I'll do a part 2 if you want. And yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment of anything. I love you all so much. Bye.